Hey, what's up, guys? This is so wild. I recorded a video over 3 days of this lunacy price drop because I wanted to get in. Here's what happened ultimately. I'll just make it quick. I'm not gonna. Oh, I can't re-record it. When I recorded it, the recording software that I use had my camera on, as it does now, showing me here in the screen, but it didn't show me myself on the screen. I didn't have the option clicked to show me, so I didn't realize how big and cumbersome my picture was, and it was right on top of the chart, so you wouldn't have seen anything. And I'm pissed off, and that's what happens. But what I was showing is, we looked at this rise. We're looking at the daily here, the daily chart for LUNC, which is Luna Classic, which is the old Luna Classic after they forked the original one after that exploit. So it had like a 6.9 trillion with the T circulation, token circulation. So it was crazy, right? It wasn't going to ever come back. Then, so they kept it going, and they started working on different things. 𝐥𝐤 wasn't involved in it anymore, so it's supposed to go. Now, if you look at this chart over here, when it's along these bottom lines, we're at about 0.0001. I wasn't involved in this. All of a sudden, what day is this? 8/23. On August 23rd, it decided to start moving. And then on this day, August 30th, it just decided to run like a bat out of hell. So it started running. Now everybody's looking. I'm watching it just because I'm keeping up with the 𝐥𝐤 story, but I didn't have anything. I wasn't in lunacy at the time, or the original Luna. I mean, I had a few of them floating around, but I wasn't a real Luna investor. Once it started to pump up to here, to like, let's see where this candle went to at the top, 0.00027. So now you almost tripled your money in a few days. So now everybody's looking. Now I'm looking, and I watch it chill out, correct itself, well, not correct itself, but slow down momentum over the next few days. And then on September 5th, boom, the candle out of hell came, and it just ran this wood to the top. So this is where I'm looking now. I'm trying to see where am I going to pull some funds from and jump in this. I had a little bit of powder on the side, so I said, let's go here. We get to about, let me see, once we got up to like 33, 34, I said, this is crazy. This is now a good solid triple, looking to quadruple people's money. And I watched it go into here, and now I'm just have it on my watch list. I still haven't bought it, but I want to see where this stops. And I see it check up to, at the top, what's the top of this candle here on September 8th? The high was almost 0.0006. Okay, so that's a 6x from the original spot. Like if we did the marker from just roughly from here up to where it stopped, it's 545%. Yeah, so 600%. That's a 6x. So it's looking remarkable. So now I'm saying, okay, let me look at this chart, and I see a little bit of, like here, somewhere in this area, being a little bit of a support coming back down whenever it records. And I'm trying to decide where I want to get in the game. This looks like a little bit, but I'm not sweating this one. This one looks like it could be something. So I'm going to keep this one in mind, around 37, 38, maybe down as low as 35. Like we could say all of these are in range of a support, a potential support. And the next level down that I looked at was around here, and it looked like about 25, you know, around 24, 25 seemed to be another good range that I'd want to take account of. 30, obviously, you know, coming back down as I watched this through a few days. 30 was crazy. Like it bounced off that. It only looks like 2 or 3 candles here, but I'm telling you, it stayed at 30. It was not passing that for the longest time, because once I got in, which I'm gonna tell you where, once I got in here is when I saw that 30. Like I start watching it all the time because I got in. I wanted to see if I was going to be able to guess right. I'm not a heavy TA guy, belief or practice, but some things work out. So if I looked at here, here's a resistance, a support rather, and I said, cool. this seemed to be another line of support down here. There seemed to be a lot of action, good 5-6 touches on the daily even. So I said this will be one. If it goes down any further, I'm not going to wait for it to put on this long, because it did seem like it was on a pump. It seemed like it was just going to come down, hit a little bit, and then rock it back up. And it still may, because the burn proposal went through 1%, 1.2%. What I found out is they're burning 1.2% of transactions, but also they have another burn in progress. So their goal is to get that $6.9 trillion number now, which at the time I got in, it was like it was already down to 6.1 trillion. That's a lot of tokens. That's a lot of tokens, even for like the shit tokens, the shit coins. Which I don't even use that word, because I hate that, but it's true. Like, that's the way people see some things. So anyway, I didn't need it to get back down there. I just wanted to see a hit here. And if I didn't get down to here, or if I didn't even get my 35, I'm fine to just let it pass. See, that's the FOMO. Like, you can't FOMO into stuff, but what you do is you catch it on the natural pullbacks and hope, if you agree with it, with the tokenomics, if you agree with the passion of the project, and then there has to be some people involved already. It needs an audience. If it doesn't have an audience, nothing's going to fly. I don't care how good your token is, the technology. If you don't have people who want it, it doesn't matter. So this obviously has a big crew, and so I picked those two. I put my orders in, and as you can see at the bottom, they just got filled, which is why I just realized that I stopped my video. And down here was where my orders were going. So like, even if I look at trade history, and you can see here that I had a buy at 347, which it hit on this candle here. So I bought in over, I think, around here. Well, here's where I started looking. I bought my first order. I placed my order based on when I saw this happen. I put my order 347. That went through. I wanted to just break 350 so that I understood that it was going back down a little bit. I didn't want that issue. Then I came in again at 251. I had another order for 251. And as you can see on the 347 order, I put that on the 12th. No, it filled on the 12th. I put it on the 12th actually too, when it was coming down, and it did fill that same day. So that's how long, the 12th at 11:06 in the morning, is how long I've been staring at this damn screen, waiting to see if what I looked at, my level of TA, was going to work this time. And then I waited till the 15th at about the same time, 11:13, 3 days later, and that one hit. So I hit here, and then 1, 2, 3 days, and then I just hit my second order. So both orders are full. I am now in the game. I have no open orders, at least on here, and it's time to rock with lunacy. Man, what a roller coaster this is. To people who trade and day trade every day, it's simple. You can be able to tell my level of expertise in trading. And then some people who don't trade at all may look at this and like, there's too many things on the screen, I don't understand what's going on. And that's why I try to point my mouse where we are. So like, if I look at this chart on the hourly, I'm going to show you the difference in the charts. If you look at on the hourly, each one of these candles represents an hour. So you're really only looking at about 2 or 3 days over all these things, because each one's an hour. So each 24 is 1 day, 3, 5, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12. So like, this might be about 2 days showing. And this shows you what's happening hourly with the orders, the buys and sells, and the price fluctuation. 2 hours, 4 hours is a chart I use a lot. This will show every 4, so every 6 candles represents 1 day. Like 1 day, maybe 2 days, 3 days, 4. This might be 6 days of stuff, 7 days. I like to operate on daily just because I like slightly bigger picture look at stuff. And this is what it did day to day. So you can tell the day it started pumping, August 30th, when it really started going, and it pumped all the way into September 8th. So that's 8 days of just straight up. And then, rightfully so, 7 days so far straight down. And I was able to meet my orders. Guys, if you trade, don't buy into the FOMO. Don't buy this green candle when it's going up. You don't know how high it's going to go. What if I'd have bought here when I really started deciding where I'm going to put my order in? And I put this order in at at 0.000511161. Like, what's the who knows when I'll get that money back? But why not wait? Why not wait in case you, and if you miss it, you miss it, big deal. But if this thing pumps to a penny, that's a 10x. From here, it would require a double and then a 10x, and you're at a penny. A double and a 10x is 20x. If I bought $100 here and it gets to a penny, that's $200. I mean $2,000 if it gets to a penny. I don't want to do that. I'd rather put $100 back down here somewhere and get a 4x plus the 10x and make it a 40x. So your $100 can make you $40,000 if it gets to a penny now. Issue with this is you can't, like, it might not happen next week, and it might not happen the rest of this year. This has to be sort of a long-term mindset. This is little money. This isn't like a serious position that I'm taking and I want to be a hardcore investor. I'm gonna put like 10% of my portfolio in it. No. This is a gamble. Okay, I saw what happened with Luna before. This is Luna C, 6.1 trillion with super high aspirations to reduce the total circulating supply, which will, if the demand stays, raise the heck out of the price of this coin. So this is a gamble for me. This is small time, and it's fun to play in, and I don't have to worry about ever taking this out. I can just let this sit and go do something else. Alright guys, it's been real, man. What a day. I hope you're having a good one. Please hit the like, subscribe if you haven't. That would be awesome. If you can, share it with a friend, watch it a million times, whatever it is. But ultimately, have fun in this game. It's a rough market. The ETH merge is complete, so we're good to go on that, and I hope you make some money out here. Alright guys, take care.